sun was shining and I was laying in bed, wondering if she changed it all, if her hair was still red. Her folks said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. And I never did like a mama's homemade dress, and papa's bank book wasn't big enough. Well, I was standing on the side of the road with the rain falling out my shoes, heading out for the west coast. Lord knows we'd paid some dues getting through. Oh, tangled up in blue. Had a job in the great north woods, working as a cook for a spell, but I never did like it all that much, and one day the axe just fell. So I drifted on down to New Orleans, where I was lucky to be employed, working all the while on a fishing boat right outside of Delacroix. All the while I was alone, you know, the past was close behind. I knew a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind, and I just grew tangled up in blue. Well, she was married and we first met, and soon to be divorced. You know, I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. So we drove that car as far as we could and abandoned it out west. Separated on the docks that night, both agreeing it was for the best. All the while I was alone, though the past was close behind. I see a lot of women, boys, but she never escaped my mind, and I just grew tangled up. She was working in a topless place, and I stopped in for a beer. Just kept looking at the side of her face, and the spotlight was so clear. Later on, when the crowd thinned out, I was just about to do the same. She was standing right there in back of my chair, said, "Daddy, don't I know your name?" I muttered something under my breath, and she studied the lines of my face. Must have been I felt a little uneasy when she bent down and tied the laces of my shoes, tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove and she offered me a pipe. Guess you never say hello, she said, well, you look like the silent type. Then she opened up a book of poems and handed it to me, written by an Italian poet from the 13th century. Every one of them words rang true and they burned like a bleeding coal, pouring off of every single page like it was written in my soul from me to you. Oh, tangled up in blue. Tangled up in blue, tangled up in blue, tangled up in blue, tangled up in blue. Hey, tangled up in blue, 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 tangled up in blue.